What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and on today's video we are going to be taking a look at the Vankyo Alpha N10 wireless headphones. Can't even see that. I mean, the white's all blown out. Can we see that now? Vankyo was kind enough to send me a pair of these for review. However, there are no other expectations, and you can be sure that I'm going to tell you how I really feel about these headphones. The packaging is actually pretty nice, and I know ultimately nobody really cares about the packaging, but when it comes in the post, you do get a good feeling when you get that high quality cardboard and you open it up and everything seems really nice. There's a nice foam packaging. We can see the two sets of extra earbuds, large and small. The medium come pre-installed on the headphones. When we take out the foam packaging, we've got a USB-C cord, and then the instruction manual is a bit difficult to get out here, but we've got all the instruction manual and all the stuff that tells you how they work. Don't worry about that. I'm going to tell you how everything works. Let's just address the elephant in the room. These are clearly modeled after Apple's hugely popular AirPods Pro. And we can see the AirPods Pro case and the Alpha N10 case are very similar. The Alpha N10 case is just a tad bit bigger. But while I have both of these in my hands, I may as well tell you about one of the key differences. The AirPods Pro will last for 4.5 hours. The Alpha N10 will last for 5 hours. The AirPods Pro holds 24 hours of charge in the case. The Alpha N10 holds 30 hours of charge in the case. And I know you all know this, Apple charges quite a bit for their stuff. The AirPods Pro retail for $249. Now you can probably find them for a bit less now because these have been out for almost a year. Doesn't matter. They're still very expensive earbuds. The Alpha N10 retail for $69.99. So if we compare the full price AirPods Pro to the Alpha N10, this costs 28% of this. You could almost buy 4 sets of Alpha N10s for the price of one AirPod Pro. And that is what I want you to remember going forward. If you like the look of the little white sticks coming out of your ears, then this video is for you. I want you to consider the Alpha N10 before you go and spend $250 on the Apple AirPods Pro. They really are a worthy contender. Now I'm gonna be straight up with you. There are a couple of things that the Apple AirPods Pro do better than the Alpha N10. And that is to be expected, right? When you're only paying 28% of the cost of the Apple AirPods Pro, you expect to get something a little more. But there is also one very important thing that the Alpha N10 does better than the AirPods Pro. And that is why you are watching, because this is a running channel. And if these were not good for running, I would not be telling you about them. So let's go for a run. And when we come back, I'm gonna finish telling you all about the Vankyo Alpha N10 earbuds. Today's run was 10 miles or a shade over 16 kilometers an average pace, 7:58 a mile, which is 4:57 a kilometer. Now it was pretty toasty out there, 71 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 21.67 Celsius, but can't really complain. It was a soaker. Obviously didn't have to wear a shirt today, but it was a great test for the Vankyo Alpha N10 headphones. And you know what? These are actually very good. Not once did I feel them starting to loosen while I was running. Before this, I did ride about 27 miles on the Peloton, about an hour and 10 minutes before I came out on this run. And there is nothing, even running outside in this temperature, there is nothing that makes me sweat more than hitting it hard on the Peloton. And these headphones stood up to that. No slippage, no kind of feeling like they're getting a bit loose and they might fall out and I have to keep reaching up and reseating it. I'm gonna tell you what that means when we get inside. Yeah, let's do that now. Let's go inside. I'm gonna tell you the stats and tell you what I really think about these headphones. Hi, welcome back. Great run, and it's great to be showered. That was a soaker of a run, but it was a perfect test for the Alpha N10 earbuds. Now this is a little funny. When I looked up these earbuds on Amazon, I found one place on the listing where it was rated IPX8. Scroll down a little bit, it's rated IPX6. Bit of a contradiction, but either IPX6 or IPX8 is still fantastic for water resistance-ness. Anything IPX4 and above is going to be fine for running. So IPX4 can be splashed from any direction, and that's really the minimum that you want when you're out running, just so you know that you can sweat all over them, or if you get caught in a rain shower, you're not gonna mess up your earbuds. So I know I alluded to something that these do better than the AirPods Pro. I'm gonna tell you right now, these stayed in my ears while running. Now, if you remember back when I did a review on the AirPods Pro as a runner's headphones, I concluded that the Aftershokz Aeropex were a better choice for runners. Why? Because the Aeropex kind of wrap around your head, they don't fall off when you're running. the AirPods Pro, I was always kind of reseating them in my ear. I didn't have that problem with the Alpha N10s. In fact, it was surprising. I've already told you I was on the bike before I went for my run, really sweating hard. I then went out, sweat again. I never had to reseat these earbuds once. And to me, that is one of the primary things that I look for when running with headphones, especially individual earbuds. Because unless they have that little piece that wraps around the top of your ear, I find they always kind of get loose after a little while. Now, I've been running with these for about 10 days before I'm making this review, and I haven't had to reseat them. Let's go back to aesthetics for just a second. Now, if you saw my video last week about the Nathan 2.0 pack, you know I'm a fan of magnets. This has that satisfying magnetic closure. The earbuds are held inside by magnets, so when you shake them, they don't come out. Really, the more magnets, the better. Just put magnets on everything. There is one more reason, and it's probably the most important reason rather than falling out, because if one of these falls out, you're not going to get hurt by it, right? It may be annoying to lose one of your earbuds, but really in the grand scheme of things, who cares? Safety comes first. And while they do have ANC, active noise cancellation, they also have transparency mode. And that is a key thing to look for in your running headphones. Guys, we need to be aware of our surroundings. And I know I've put reviews on this channel about headphones that are a little less expensive, that don't have transparency mode. When it comes down to it, I want you all to be safe. And if you're going to have earbuds that actually go in your ears and block your ear canals, transparency mode is a must. These have them, and they work. We have 3 modes of sound. We have the standard mode, which neither has active noise cancellation or transparency. We have active noise cancellation, and then we have transparency mode. To switch between the two, you press and hold the right earbud for 2 seconds, and it just cycles through the 3 modes. So I've already alluded to it by telling you how you switch through the modes, and it's pretty complicated. So I'm going to run through it pretty quick. To play or pause whatever you're listening to, you tap either earbud twice. To go to the previous track, you tap the left earbud 3 times. To go to the next track, you touch the right earbud 3 times. If you have an incoming call, you can answer the call by tapping either earbud once. If you want to end a call, you have to tap either earbud twice. If you've got an incoming call and you want to decline it, you have to press either earbud for 2 seconds. If you're on a call and you have another call coming in, it's the same way of answering a call. You have to press either earbud once. And I'm starting to laugh because it seems very funny. It seems a lot to remember all the controls, the tap, tap, tippity, tap, tap. If you want to access your voice assistant, you have to press and hold your left earbud for 3 seconds. Okay, there's one more thing I want to tell you about, which is actually a pretty good thing to have on your headphones, because a lot of headphones you cannot adjust the volume. On the Alpha N10s, if you are watching something or listening to something and you tap the right headphone once, it will raise the volume incrementally. When you tap the left earbud, it will lower the volume incrementally. Pairing the Alpha N10s could not be easier. All you do is open the case, it puts it into pairing mode, you put it next to the device that you're trying to pair it to, select it, paired, done deal. No hassle. So the earbuds, 5 hours, the case, 30 hours. There is a 400 milliamp hour battery inside the case. Takes 2 hours to charge. It can be charged via the USB-C port on the back, or it does feature Qi charging, which is a fantastic feature. I think everything has to go to that. If I have one more thing that I have to plug in somewhere to charge, Okay, my friends, that is it for the Vankyo Alpha N10 wireless earbuds. If you are looking for a really good deal on wireless earbuds, and you like this style, you don't want to spend the money that Apple sells the AirPods for, this is a really solid option. I will link to it in the show notes below. It is my affiliate link. That just means it doesn't cost you anymore, but it does help support the channel. Guys, be kind, be happy, run well. See you in a couple of days.